What kind of world are we in right now where you can't do an insurrection without getting in trouble? Trump falsely claims he was never indicted, despite being indicted 4 times. Let's hear what he has to say.
Mr. President, you said Sidney Powell wasn't your attorney. Are you concerned that you won't be covered by attorney-client privilege?
No, not at all. We did nothing wrong. We did nothing. This is all Biden. Indictments and impeachments, and this is all about Biden. He can't do anything right. The only thing they know how to do is cheat on elections and election fraud. This is all Biden stuff. All of these indictments that you see. I was never indicted. Practically never heard the word. It wasn't a word that registered. And this.
I was never indicted. But you were. But you were. That's a legal fact. We know for a fact you were indicted, but he was never indicted. This is more that post-truth, super fun. You just get to say anything you want. Another strange quote right here.
So we have to be careful. You got to get out there and you got to watch those voters. You don't have to vote. Don't worry about voting. The voting, we got plenty of votes. You got to watch election.
Don't vote. We got plenty of votes. I agree. You know what? I'm going to say it. He's very brave to say so, but I agree with him. I agree. Don't vote for Trump. I agree with him. He said don't vote. And I'm on board with his plan of not voting for Trump. It's a good plan. I like this plan. Glad to be a part of it. Trump also remarked that US and us are spelled the same and noted that he just picked that up. Okay.
This is on our businesses. Why are you doing that? You said Macron, nice guy. You know, look, he's for France. I'm for us. I'm for us. You know how you spell us, right? You spell us, U.S. I just picked that up. Has anyone ever thought of that before?
Has everybody noticed that? Oh, God.
A couple of days I'm reading and it said us. And I said, you know, if you think about it, us equals U.S. Isn't that? Now, if we say something genius, they'll never say it.
Oh, God.
You know, we get 25, 30, 40, 50, 80,000, 100,000 people to speeches. They've never said Trump's a great speaker. Never said. I've never heard it. I said to my people, do you think they'll ever acknowledge I must be doing okay? Except I'm a very handsome person, so I guess a lot of you want to sit. They want to sit and look at me because I'm so, like a beauty pageant.
To live
No.
truly is to cringe. He's a stable genius. Stable genius. U.S. spells us. I think this is probably the first time he's ever seen it in writing. The man doesn't read. I don't know that he can. Maybe he's just never seen it written, the letter U and S before. He is truly special.
To the United States. I don't think a lot of good things are going to happen. And I will implement strong ideological screening of all immigrants if you hate them.
Ideological screening of immigrants. Ideological screening. How do you do an ideological screening? They ask you your opinion. What if you just tell them what you don't think? What if you just tell them something else?
America, if you want to abolish Israel, if you don't like our religion, which a lot of them don't, if you sympathize with jihadists, then we don't want you in our country, and you are not getting in. Right?
Glad to know that our country has one religion. It's great. Cool. Good job, Mr. Trump. I'm glad you implemented a state-run religion. That's great. It's fantastic. I appreciate you.
Those people have no problem. If you want to challenge the result of an election, they hound you. Look what happened this weekend with 2 good people. They hound them and they scare them but we don't get scared. We don't get scared. I'll tell you what. I don't mind being Nelson Mandela because I'm doing it for a reason. I'm doing it for a reason.
It's me vomiting. Comparing himself to Nelson Mandela. Yeah. Who are the 2 people he's talking about? 2 people. Who are the 2 people? Not entirely sure, but it's probably Sidney Powell, the Kraken, and Cheesebro, the crooked lawyer. And he's upset that we hold them accountable for the things that they do and the actions they take. Very sad. What's the world coming to? You know, when you can't even do an insurrection without getting in trouble. What kind of world are we in right now where you can't do an insurrection without getting in trouble? Say it. Oh, this is him telling us that she was his lawyer. I look forward to Mary Giuliani spearheading the legal effort to defend our right to free and fair elections. Rudy Giuliani, Joseph DiGenova, Victoria Toesning, Sidney Powell, right there, where he said she is on his team. A truly great team. That was his lawyer. And when he says she's not, it's because he's a liar. It shouldn't be listened to. Oh, hi. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button, press the subscribe button. If you want to tell me how right I am, feel free to leave a comment. If you want to tell me how wrong I am, leave a comment too. That's good. This is just kind of a hobby for me, so I appreciate you coming by, giving it a watch, and pressing the YouTube buttons. Thanks.